All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
We discovered that 90%, I'm sorry to say, of the insecurity in the southeast was caused by the military. I won't apologize for saying it.
Igbo people will say, Anoshigomunte. There were times I had discussion with certain people who appeared as if they are IPOB loyalists online. They were saying, they don't come out on sit at home day. Don't come out on sit at home day. I asked them why. They said, you will encounter Nigerian Army. They will be the one to kill you and blame us. You know, I'm beginning to reason with what they said. I said, but you guys are the ones shouting, what always. The guys will say, no. Yes, we shout what. We don't want you to come out. But when you come out, the soldiers will deal with you and it will be blamed on IPOB. That's what they used to say. Now, insecurity in Southeast, according to this lady, is not only caused by Biafran struggle whatsoever, but the Nigerian security operatives. Watch this video and we'll be right back.
When this insecurity was too much in the southeast, I'm based in Lagos. For our group, we have different departments and we have media departments. So we decided to come and cover it and to find out what is actually happening. But when we came around to cover the insecurity, we discovered that 90%, I'm sorry to say, of the insecurity in the southeast was caused by the military. I won't apologize for saying it because they would have shot me at Osumu that time. So when we came, and on Monday, we decided to cover the sit-at-home proper. So when I have my driver, I have my car, so I moved with my driver. So when we came to Olo, that near Banana Junction, we discovered that place was, closed up by the military. So I had to come down because I have a newspaper outfit. So I have my ID card. So I approached the militaries. Even when they saw me approaching them, they were like even their faces. And I greeted them and I said, Oga, why did you block Drew? I said, who are you to ask all that question, without the harassment? And I showed them my card. I said, unfortunately, I'm a media person and we are here to cover the sit-at-home because we realized that you said IPOB is sit-at-home and they're enforcing sit-at-home. But with the look of things, you are the one enforcing the sit-at-home because I know that before you came, there was nothing like this insecurity. Let's be honest to ourselves. Before the militaries were moved to Southeast, we didn't have it this bad. So you were brought here to relax the sit-at-home. Not that there were clashes within the sit-at-home, but for you to relax it so that people will start coming out. Now that you are blocking the road, it's like you are helping to now enforce the sit-at-home. So when I now flashed my car, they now ran inside. So out of anger, I moved those things on the road. And then I drove past. I covered the whole of Southeast. When you approach their checking point, they look more deadly than any criminal, even armed robbers you meet on the road. The way they approach, the way they...
She told them to their faces that they were the cause of insecurity in Southeast and Igbo. No Setigokwano. Finally, we know who the culprits are. Yes, there is insecurity in Southeast. It is not only because of the Biafran struggle. It is because certain people we thought are working for us are involved. She said they were the one. She's a journalist. She said they were the one enforcing the sit-at-home. Can you imagine? Does it mean the Nigerian soldiers now work for IPOB? IPOB will announce sit-at-home. The Nigerian soldiers will be the one enforcing it. I am trying to make something out of this. And it was also a name. I've had something like when someone said, soldiers are paying money just for them to be transferred to the Southeast, where they will make money. To Igbo land, yeah, they will scoop it like soup. I've had something like that. Now check it. Despite all the checkpoints in Anibo, something you can't find elsewhere in Nigeria, because every part of Igbo land is dotted with checkpoint. I don't think it's up to 5 minutes. We have not had Nigerian Army or the Nigerian security operatives respond to this allegation, to this claim. Every part of Southeast is dotted by security operatives. Yet, there is so much insecurity in the region. So what are they doing there? They are there to extort money from us. So their work is extort money from Easterners. I see that as an occupation. We are being occupied. It's a siege. We are besieged. You cannot find that in any part of the country. And despite their massive presence, there is insecurity in the Southeast. Sincerely, I have sometimes paused and paused. When I pause, I'll begin to think, have all of them coming to the Southeast to do what? Checkpoints everywhere. You know, with such checkpoints in the Southeast, we don't expect to see armed robbery. We don't expect to see kidnappings. We don't expect to see any form of insecurity. But why is it rampant? Some people have been doing certain things, but it is wholly blamed on Biafran agitation, IPOB. Yes, quite all right. The fact is that the agitation also brought about insecurity. But some people are hiding somewhere. As this lady said, that 90% of it is caused by Nigerian security operatives, the army in particular. Now, I have not seen the concluding part of that video, but the army has to, perhaps they have responded. Why are they, okay, on a sit-at-home day, they lock up everywhere? Is it for their own safety? Now, when she flashed her card, why did they vanish? Why were they hiding their faces? Something is wrong. And the rest of this country is something else. Nobody is saying anything. She came down from Lagos to monitor. She wants to know. As an inquisitive journalist, she wants to know what is happening in our land. Now, by going out on a sit-at-home day, she is expecting to meet these guys who say they are Woto, the UGM, and the rest of them. That is the people she's expected to meet. She said she would have been shot by these guys. Imagine she was a man. Who knows what would have happened? They would have opened fire. Maybe because she's a woman and they didn't. Now they were hiding their faces. She was the one that even cleared the road to pass. She said they look more deadlier. Should our security operatives scare us? Unless we are criminals, they shouldn't scare us. But can you see the case? We were told, or we are told constantly, the army there is to combat insecurity. How comes? It is heightening than reducing. It is time for Ndibo to write petitions to whoever it might concern. Again, we are being occupied. We are being besieged. We are being exploited. Yes, of course, I agree. There are other factors contributing to insecurity in the region. The sit-at-home and the rest of them, UGM, yes. But to say the army is involved, oh, it's very sad. So the army's presence, normally, the army's presence is supposed to do us good. It's supposed to give us courage. But when it is the opposite that we are experiencing, then something should be done about this occupation. We are being occupied. We are being occupied. I wonder what will be their response, because that is just a cut from a video. I wonder what will be their response. Are they blocking roads on a sit-at-home day to help those who announce sit-at-home or to protect themselves? Why are they blocking roads? There is an area I went to, and somebody told me on sit-at-home day, the soldiers leave. They don't stay on their checkpoint. That was long. But this case, they block the roads. Are they trying to keep the people around safe or what? When you block the roads, you are helping the sit-at-home to happen. You are impeding passage. So we need an explanation. I am happy she accused them right at their faces. We need an explanation for this. Let them explain to Nigeria what is their role in Southeast region. All the security operatives and their checkpoints. We, the Igbos, need explanation, or else we will begin to think another thing. We will begin to believe, or we have already believed, we are being occupied. And if the occupation is not doing us good, it must be doing us harm. And something must be done. People in authority, I'm calling on all our representatives. You have a role to play now. We want to know why the Southeast is besieged. We want to know. Please, viewers.